This is a tutorial video on how to fight smoke, what you're going to be seeing when you fight smoke, and how to deal with him. Hear a lot of complaints everywhere about people saying, oh, smoke is OP, smoke needs to be nerfed. Not really, actually, smoke is pretty balanced. And if you just understand the matchup, you realize out of the 4 robots, he's probably the bottom 2. Because Cyrax and Cyber Sub are way more dangerous and have way more offensive ability and offensive tools. But Smoke, he just has this vortex. He has a vortex. He has a true vortex, and he has this super gimmicky vortex. And everybody's doing the gimmicky vortex. So I'm gonna show you how to do it there. So basically, what Smoke's vortex looks like this. There it is again. That's basically what his vortex looks like. So you can see the reset is off the 4-2-1 into the smoke port, and then the mix-up is after the smoke port. Overhead, low. Okay. The reason why this is gimmicky is because there's not enough plus frames after 4-2-1 on hit to guarantee this mix-up. You see that? I can absolutely poke out of his mix-up. And I'm using Leatherface, who has a 6 frame down 3. So, I mean, that's a pretty fast poke. But still, the fact that I can poke out means it's not a true vortex. Even if I use his down 1, which is a 7 frames, I can still poke out of it. And because I can poke out of it, that means I have the ability to armor. I mean, that just guarantees so much, okay? Now his down 3 comes out a little bit faster than that. So a 7 frame normal can't fix that. But a down 3 can trade, as you can see there. And if anything, if I just don't want to deal with that, I can just armor through. Okay. I mean, I don't have to deal with that stupid mix-up that everybody's falling for. Even if he tries to grab me, I can poke out of it. So that's the false, gimmicky, super swaggy vortex everybody's doing. Now, if you want to know how to do Smoke's real vortex, it looks like this. It's off of stand 3 or 2-1. 2-1 is probably better because you get a little bit more damage, 1% more, but really, that's it. Because the plus frames is incredible. You get 2-1, which is plus 24, and stand 3, which is plus 29 on hits. So the hit stun guarantees this mix-up. They can't do anything to get out of that mix-up. So, the true vortex, man, trying to do some stupid stuff. 2-1, mix-up. Stand 3, mix up. Okay, so that's the true vortex there. That's the one that you have to worry about. So if you see 2-1, or if you see stand 3, that's when you actually have to guess the mix up. That's the true vortex. That's the one that nobody's doing for some reason. Okay, the other thing to note, and this is important, his overhead does not combo into a regular smoke port. You see that it doesn't combo. I'll show that. Okay, so overhead smoke port, it doesn't combo. As you see, you can block immediately. Okay, the smoke port is in mid, you can block immediately. Okay. In order to combo that, I have to spend a meter. That's the only way I can combo that. Now, the reason why that's important is because if you pay attention to Smoke's bar, if you pay attention to his meter, if he doesn't have any meter, he can't use the overhead mix-up to loop you back into the vortex. Excuse me. Now, he can get you with the low. He doesn't have to spin a bar of the low, but the overhead, he has to use it. Okay? If he doesn't have meter, you can block that, so you don't have to worry about that. So if you're paying attention to Smoke's meter, and he has no meter, you just have to worry about the load, okay? Because the overhead, you can do this, get about 15%, but at least you're not looped back into his vortex. So that's something to keep in mind, okay? The other aspect to note and to be very, very careful about